Okay, let's write a program to check out whether an email address is valid or not. I'm going to have the user enter an email address. Okay, but I'm going to do a test version first. So I'm going to set email equal to a at a. So I've got a test version and I'm going to comment out the first one. So when I know my program works, I'm going to switch these comments round. So I'm going to use this to help me understand what's going on with my program. And when I'm happy that it all works, I'm going to uncomment that so that a person types in an email address. So the first thing I need is to know how long the string is. If it's any shorter than that, so if it just said a at or at a, oops, so shorter than 3, then I know it can't be a valid email address because the at will be at the beginning or the end. So I'm going to check the length of the email address. So email length equals len of email. There's my first check on whether we've got a valid email address or not. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check whether there are any spaces in my email address, because that's something that I'm not allowed. I can't have a space there. I can't have a space at the end. I can't have a space at the beginning. In fact, there'll be no space in my email address whatsoever. So I'm going to do that. Whoops. I'm going to type space equals email dot find a space. Now I'm going to put a comment on the end of here. It will give me -1 if there are no spaces. So if it's different to -1, then there is a space. The next thing I want to find out is whether the at symbol is the first character. Okay, and if you remember, we did that. So I can do that. First character equals email at 0, or the last character. Now this is going to take some thinking. How long is the string? 1, 2, 3 characters long. Okay, so if it's 3 characters long, you remember that the index is 0, 1, 2. In fact, the last character in a string is always the length, which in this case is 3, take away 1, which would give me the second, or the index number 2, 0, 1, 2. So length is 3, take away 1 gives me 2, that is the last character. So I can do that. Last character equals email, and instead of putting a number in here, I can now use email length. So I'm going to copy that, take away 1. So the last character is at position email length, take away 1. So now I've used several string operations to find the length, to find whether I've got a space. I know what the first character is. I don't know whether it's an @ symbol or not. I know what the last character in the string is. The only thing I want to do now is to check whether it has an @ symbol. @ symbol is equal to email dot find the @ symbol. Remember, it's only ever going to find the first one, so I could have many @ symbols in there. This is not a perfect program, but it is going to help me work out whether the email address is correct or not, and we'll start looking at that program in the next video.